Okay, today we're gonna do a review of Metroid Prime Hunters. We touched upon it in our last video with the Rumble Pack. Anyway, what what is that? Okay. Anyway. Excuse me. Um, I'm gonna head to the first level of the game. That's the first level you have access to. Okay, so the basic controls of the game are, use the stylus on the screen to turn your character, and then to actually move, use the arrow keys. To fire, you use the shoulder button, the left shoulder button, and to jump, you have to actually double tap the screen. Transform into the infamous morph ball mode. You press this little icon on the touchscreen, and then to turn back, you just do it again. Okay, so you can probably guess by the music that, well, you know now, but like I'm under attack by this weird thing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so, you can scan stuff by pressing this little icon on the bottom screen. Yeah. Yeah. So, first thing you see is that the graphics are quite good for the Nintendo DS. So, the game is somewhat linear, but not so much so that it's boring, and there's other secret things that you can find along the way. Well, actually, you know what? It's not. The stages themselves are linear, but actually, you know what? I take that back. Although the stages may appear linear, you can go back and forth between planets, so it's kind of like a adventure kind of game. So, it's more than just running to the end of the level without getting killed, but, in order to access certain parts of the game, you have to, you have to get different weapons, because certain doors can only be opened by certain weapons. So sometimes you have to go through a level and see certain doors that you won't be able to open till later, and then you have to backtrack through the level. So in a way, the weapons are also act as keys sometimes. And the music's pretty cool in this game. But sometimes it's kind of unclear as to exactly where you're supposed to go. So if you're looking for a linear run to the end of the game without dying, probably this wouldn't really fit the bill for that purpose. But that's not to say it's a bad game, though. It's a pretty good game, I would say. And it's not too hard right out of the gate, so you get plenty of time to get accustomed to the controls before it starts getting challenging. So now at the end of each level, like after you beat the boss, you have to run back to the beginning and get back to your ship before the time runs out. So you have to really know the level in order to get back. You do have a map in this game, but it can get pretty confusing because it's very basic. Like, it doesn't show which areas you have to go through a morph ball tunnel to get to them. Yes. Also, sometimes certain doors only open once you've defeated the enemies in the area. When a door is like a different color like that, that means it opens when you hit it with the with this. So I'd say if you want like a good action game that'll keep you coming back for it for a while, Metroid Prime Hunters is a good deal, and it's one of the few games that works with the Rumble Pack, so it's a nice game.